I'm here with Marty Cavanaugh from the wonderful country of New Zealand. Marty, say hi.
Hi. We're all fairly wonderful here.
And they are actually as a competitive shooter, is that correct?
I have been a competitive shooter. I used to do IPSEC and three-gun matches, but
here in New Zealand, right?
Yeah, here in New Zealand and in Australia actually. But right now I'm getting a bit old. I'm getting a bit slow, but I still shoot.
But I wanted you, my viewers, to have an opportunity to at least hear what I've heard about what's going on in New Zealand, and to make sure that our American viewers understand what is going on in the world and what some other mentalities are regarding firearms. So, Marty, obviously we all know about the Christchurch shooting that happened, what, 2 years ago, roughly?
March 15th last year. Yeah,
okay.
So it's nearly a year.
What were the laws that came out of that?
Well, Jacinda Ardern, who is a very popular political figure, brought in an almost instant ban on military-style semi-autos, but it goes a lot further than that. There's all sorts of hooks and other add-on rules that she's brought in, which people don't know about, other than people who are shooting. We know about it, and we're fighting it. But it's basically going to bring in registration, which I know is a rude word in America. Well, I think it was inevitable because the country was in shock with the what we know here as the mosque massacres. The country was badly shocked, and I think if it had been put to a democratic vote, she would have had no problem getting her new rules passed, but it wasn't.
Any new laws coming up here in the near future because of this? Is it an ongoing issue? Is there still more laws coming down the pipe?
Yeah, well, there is an act passing through Parliament. Hopefully, it won't pass, but it's going through Parliament next week, which will introduce registration. It will change regulations at rifle shooting ranges and club ranges in general. They're really trying to clamp down and make life as difficult as they can in order to dissuade people from wanting to be shooters. That's what it comes down to. They're trying to reduce the number of guns in the country.
Is there anything you would want to tell my American viewers at all, based on a New Zealander's perspective and gun ownership?
Stick with the Second Amendment.
Well, we appreciate that.
What else? I mean, the whole thing is very, very complicated. I'm not in favour of totally unregulated firearms use. I believe there should be some limits applied. I mean, you've got the basic rule where felons are not allowed to have firearms in America. That doesn't stop felons from having firearms, but it's probably a reasonable law. So you can't, well, I don't think that I would be in favour of totally unrestricted firearms usage.